everybody, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys two exotic weapons that I got fairly recently. I'm going to be showing you gameplay from both of them and letting you know what they do and how I got them. So the first one we're going to be taking a look at is Invective, which is a shotgun, a fully automatic shotgun, and what it does is the last round does bonus damage. You can draw it unbelievably fast, you can increase the stability, and you can increase range and accuracy, and it also regenerates ammo over time. Now, I haven't had this weapon for that long, decent amount of time, but not that long, so I haven't been able to fully upgrade it and see what it's like to regen over time, but that sounds super awesome because the one thing with Invective is that it runs out of ammo pretty quickly. I tend to not really use it in fully automatic mode just because the recoil is insane and you shoot it and it just bounces all over the place. So I prefer to just do one shot and then melee, or if they're too far away or I don't have blink strike active, I will then just fire at them and hope for the best. But still, you run out of ammo fairly quickly with Invective. So when you regen ammo over time and you finally unlock that, I think that it's going to be really good for this shotgun because you burn through ammo like no other, especially if you're just like pew pew pew. Actually, it makes a really cool noise. It does not make a pew pew noise, it makes like a pew pew. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. Why am I doing sound effects when you can hear what the gun sounds like? I don't know. But yeah, it does run out of ammo really quickly, so I can't wait to unlock that and just see how useful it is and how much extra ammo you have, because I'm just like constantly looking for special ammo. People keep stealing it and I can't find it, and I end up not being able to use my shotgun, which really sucks. Now, how did I get this shotgun? So the way that you get this shotgun is that you are offered an exotic bounty. It just appears out of nowhere and they're like, hey, you want to do this exotic bounty to get an exotic weapon? And you're like, sure. And you're presented with three choices of bounties to choose from. The first bounty will end up giving you a hand cannon, which is really awesome. I suck at hand cannons, but that hand cannon is freaking amazing. The second one will give you a pulse rifle, and then the third one will give you this shotgun. So if you do get offered the exotic bounty and you want the shotgun, make sure to pick the third bounty. And the way that you get offered these bounties is just by completing enough bounties. So keep completing bounties and then eventually you'll be presented with the exotic bounty and you can get one of those weapons. And I really like this shotgun. I tend to use my shotgun more than my primary. I hardly ever use my primary. Even on bigger maps, I use my shotgun all the time. So getting the shotgun was awesome. I really like it. It makes a cool noise. It's fully auto if you ever need it to be fully auto. It does a good amount of damage and the perks on it are super cool. Now, moving on to the next gun that we're going to be taking a look at, it is an auto rifle called Hard Light. And what this gun is going to do for you is you can do reduced recoil with a worse range. You can also have predictable recoil with enhanced impact, shorter range, and more recoil than before, which is not a good thing with this gun, just trust me. And for the perks that it gives you, the bottom half of each mag causes bonus damage. You can draw unbelievably fast, you can have extremely low recoil, or you can improve the maximum ammo capacity of the gun. And the last perk that Hard Light has is rounds fired over penetrate targets and ricochet on hard surfaces. And of course you have the improvements to attack damage like you have on every single gun. Now, Hard Light I like to compare to a puppy that was abandoned and abused, and then you adopt it, and the puppy is like has some days where they trust you and it's awesome, and then you also have some other moments where it's like the puppy's still very scared and very insecure and can't fully love you. That's what Hard Light is until you upgrade it, because the recoil is insane, and it makes sense because it has a ridiculous rate of fire. It shoots extremely ridiculously fast, and it has a huge mag. It has 40 bullets. That's crazy and enormous. So it makes sense, but the recoil is just like, oh my god, come on Hard Light. Come on Hard Light, I really want to love you. Please make me love you. So what I've been doing is trying to grind as much as I possibly can to get XP to upgrade so where I can reduce the recoil. And I haven't had this gun for long at all. I just got it yesterday, so I got to the point where I got the sight that reduces recoil, but it decreases your range. So it's kind of like, that's cool, but now my range sucks. So I really want to get to the point where you can choose to have extremely low recoil, because you don't have any decrease in range, any decrease in damage, you just have better recoil, and that's what I want. I just want to get there so I can be happy and I can love my gun and we can have a happy, loving relationship, because right now it is tough. This gun is tough. I feel like you have to work for it to be awesome, because right now, it's just really difficult to use. I think it's a difficult gun to use. It's hard to stay on target to get a headshot than with other guns, because most of the other guns in this game have no recoil at all, or extremely low recoil, and you're just standing there bouncing all over the place trying to get a headshot, and it's very difficult. But I definitely feel like this gun is going to be amazing when you get to that point where you have extremely low recoil, because if you watch the part where I was showing you the perks of the gun, and you see how much the stability goes up, it goes up nearly all the way to the top. So that's gonna be crazy. You have a crazy rate of fire, you have a huge mag, and you're super on point with no recoil. So I feel like this gun is going to be amazing. I'm gonna keep grinding out to upgrade it, and I will let you guys know how good it is when I have everything unlocked. But yeah, if you do get this gun, prepare that there's a lot of recoil and it is hard to use. It makes it more difficult to play, but I think that it's definitely worth sticking in there and making all the upgrades so that you can have an awesome exotic primary. I was super excited to get it. The way that I got it is I was playing Crucible and I got a legendary engram, and I took it to the Cryptarch and he gave me hard light, and I was super happy because I've had a lot of primary legendary engrams and they've always given me scout rifles or they've given me something blue. And I'm not really a scout rifle person. I can use scout rifles and I can do good with them, but all of my gear is now aimed towards auto rifles. I have carry more ammo for auto rifles, increased reload speed with auto rifles, so it makes no sense for me to use a freaking scout rifle. So I was super happy to finally get an auto rifle and for it to be exotic, so that was awesome. So if you do want to get hard light, just keep on grinding in PvE or PvP and you'll get an engram and maybe it'll turn into an exotic. Sometimes it does. It's happened before. It can happen to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments section what exotic weapons you have got so far, and I will keep you updated on hard light and its road to being a sexy gun. Okay guys, I'll speak to you later. Bye.